Hey guys, welcome back to my channel and to a new video. So in today's video we are playing around with the new Norvina Volume 4 palette from Anastasia Beverly Hills. Now when I saw this palette I knew it was right up my alley because I love pinks and purples, and there are also some neutrals in here. But you guys know me and my love for colors, so I decided to go for the pink and purple shades, and this is the look that I came up with. And if you want to see how I created this look, then just keep on watching. Alright, so let's get started. Now before I go in with any eyeshadow, I'm just gonna go in with a little bit of eye primer first, and I'm gonna use the ABH eye primer like always. So I'm just gonna apply this onto both of my eyelids, and then I'm gonna blend it out using a pretty fluffy eyeshadow brush. Alright, so I think that is the primer done. It looks a little bit crazy, but we're gonna go in with eyeshadow, so it's okay. Now for eyeshadow, we are of course gonna use the new Norvina Pro Pigment Palette Volume 4. And I think I want to do something, obviously the colors are like pink and purple, so I'm gonna do something pink and purple. But I think I'm gonna start with my crease color. I want it to be bright but not too bright. I'm going to work and I don't want to be neon. So that being said, I think I'm gonna start out with a mixture of E5 and C5. So my plan is to mix those two together to create a bright but not too bright pink. But before I go in with the eyeshadow, I'm just gonna apply a little bit of baking underneath my eyes. I always do this, you guys know this. Let's get into the eyeshadow. I'm just gonna mix those two colors together, and I'm gonna start placing this into my crease. This is what I love about the Norvina palettes. They are so pigmented. I love it. So as you can see, I'm just pressing this color into my crease, and I'm also gonna go in and add some in my inner corners. And right now I'm not too worried about the blending. I just want to apply the color first, and then I can worry about blending those harsh edges. So this is where we're at with the shadow. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna use the same brush. I'm just gonna wipe a little bit off onto a tissue, and then I'm gonna take the brush again. This is, by the way, the Urban Decay tapered blending brush, and I'm just gonna slowly start to blend these out. I am gonna go in with a lighter pink color, but I still want to make this a little bit softer before I go in with that shadow, because that's just gonna help with the blending. So for me, the easiest way to blend my eyeshadow is to go in like these small little circle motions and just kind of go back and forth. That works the best for me, but you can blend your eyeshadows however you want. So I think I am happy with this eyeshadow for now. So now I would have loved to use a peach color in my crease, but there's no peach in the palette. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna add a little bit of A1, this lighter pink right here, and we're just gonna go over the crease. You guys, this lighting, like it's 6 a.m. I'm trying to film this before work. The last thing I need is to fix the lighting every 5 seconds. But anyways, I'm gonna go in with the Nabla Large Blender eyeshadow brush, this one right here. And I'm just gonna pick up a little bit of that color, and I'm just gonna go in and blend this out even more. So again, I personally like to do small little circle motions, and obviously this is gonna be like a pretty bold look. Like the colors are very bright and vibrant, so I don't mind going maybe like a little bit higher than normal, or making it a little bit more dramatic than normal, because it is a dramatic look, and when it's a dramatic look I like to go all in. It looks so good. Like even though these eyeshadows are so pigmented, they're still so easy to work with, and that's why I love these. Honestly, lately, like if I want to go in and do a colorful makeup, I usually always go for the Norvina palettes because I just love them. So I feel like I'm done with the pink. I think it looks really good and blended. I might go in later with some more, but for now it looks amazing. So now we're gonna move on to the eyelid, and I'm gonna use, I think I'm gonna start with A2. It's kind of duochrome pinky blue color. So I'm gonna use this on the Nabla dab and smudge brush, this flat little eyeshadow brush right here. And I'm just gonna take some on my brush, and then I'm gonna spray my brush with a little bit of the Dewy setting spray. Oh, that's really pretty. So I'm just gonna go in and apply this all over my eyelid. And I did kind of blend down my pink a little bit because I wanted that as a base. So that's really pretty. Oh my god, I'm so bored. Wow, I really can't believe this eyeshadow. I really hope it shows up on camera because it's so pretty. Alright, so that is the purple. So now I want to add a little bit more color right here in the outer corner. So I'm gonna go in with A3, this super bright pinky purple color. I think it's gonna look great. So I'm actually gonna use the same brush. I think it's gonna blend it together nicely. So I'm just gonna pick up some of that A3 color, and I'm just gonna press this on right here. That's such a pretty color. It's like a bright bubblegum pinky purple. So pretty. So that looks good. What should we do next? So I think I want to do some darker colors in the outer corners, just a little bit. But before I do that, I'm just gonna add some color onto my lower lash line. So I'm just gonna take a little bit of the primer and apply that onto my lower lash line on both of my eyes. And then I'm gonna pick up those two first pink shades, and we're just gonna apply this onto my lower lash line. And again, I'm not too worried about blending. I just want to get the color on there first, and then I can worry about the blending. So it's okay if it doesn't look that great at first. Alright, that looks good. So now we're gonna go in with E1, that lighter pink shade, and we're just gonna go around this. So we are doing the exact same thing that we did on in the crease on the lower lash line. And the brush I'm using to blend this all out is the pointed crease brush from Nabla Cosmetics. This is like the best blending brush. It's the perfect size for my small little eyes. It just gets right in there and blends everything out. So now we're gonna go in with a little bit of a darker color to kind of frame the eyes a little bit more. I love it this way too, but I wanted a little bit more smoky today. So I'm gonna use E4, this kind of plummy purpley color right here. So I'm just taking my brush and we're just gonna kind of pat this on, I guess. I don't want too much, I just want a little bit. I'm gonna switch to a different brush. I think I need more of a pencil brush. And now my eyes are starting to water too. That's perfect. It's not really sticking. So it's not really sticking because I have a lot of eyeshadow underneath. Should have thought about that before going in with so many of the pink shades. So I'm just gonna kind of soften this. So I'm not even gonna try to make it darker. I'm just gonna blend it out and leave it like this, because I know if I start going in with these darker colors, it's just gonna be patchy, and I am not in the mood for that. So I'm just gonna blend this out. As you can see, like, it did make a difference, so it wasn't for nothing. Now let's move on and do the inner corners. So for my inner corners, I'm gonna go in with C1, this kind of light shimmery pale pink, and I'm gonna use this on a pencil brush from Fearless Cosmetics, and we're just gonna apply this right into those inner corners. One thing I hate about my eyes is that this side always looks so much better. My makeup always turns out better on this side, but it's my bad side and I can't take photos or anything from that side because I don't know, it does not look good. So that kind of sucks because this one always looks like and then this one is always really pretty. So that's it for my inner corner highlights. So now I'm just gonna take a little bit of A2, that purple duochrome shade, and I'm just gonna add that right here, right onto the inner corner of my lower lash line. So this is the look right here. Now there is one eyeshadow in the palette that I am very curious about and that I want to use, but it could ruin the look, but it could also make it look really cool, and that is the E2 eyeshadow. This one right here, I actually think it's a pressed glitter, and I'm like, should I add it? Should I not add it? I think I'm gonna add it. So I'm just gonna pick some up on my brush. I am gonna spray it with a little bit of the setting spray. Then I'm just gonna press this on. I think I need more setting spray. I don't know if it looks good on camera, but that is pretty, wow. Like, it looked good before too. I love the look, but this just kind of added a little bit of an extra oomph. Is that what you say, an oomph? Yeah, that looks really good. So now I'm gonna finish this look off using some eyeliner, and as always I'm gonna use the Anastasia liquid liner. I'm just gonna make a line across my lash line and do my little inner corner wing. Nothing crazy. This look is all about the eyeshadow, so I don't want too much of an eyeliner. I just want something like to define my lashes and make a base for my false lashes. I'm back and I have the thickest eyeliner of my life. I accidentally smudged some of the liner and I had to go over with eyeshadow, and then it got up really high and I just made it work. I hate the way it looks right now, but I know this is gonna look good once I have my lashes on. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna add mascara and lashes. So the mascara I'm gonna use today is the Kicks Daring False Lash Extreme Volume and Length Mascara, and I'm also gonna add Your Lashes in Sierra. So those are the eyes finished. Now I did add a little bit of the popular eye pencil from Marc Jacobs, this one right here, just in my waterline, and yeah, that's all for this eye makeup look. Now I'm just gonna brush away the bake, and then I will see you guys in 1 second to show you the finished look. Alright guys, so this is the finished look right here. Now I did do the rest of my face off camera because I feel like this video is all about the eyes, but if you want to know what I used on the rest of my face, I will have that in the description box like always. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys liked this video. I had a lot of fun creating this look. So yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!